Good morning, my Stampin' friends. Hey, everyone, it's Jody Breckville, Stampin' Queen, and it is day 2 of Valentine's week. Are you ready for some love? Everybody say love. Anyone else here fans of RuPaul's Drag Race? So that's a show my daughter and I love, and that's something that RuPaul says all the time. Everybody say love. So we are here to celebrate Valentine's Day today. So hopefully you guys are on with me and ready to have some fun. I have my Petunia Pop shirt on today, got my red glasses on, can't see a thing, but I am here for you guys. So we are live every single day this week to celebrate the Valentine's Day, right? So we got to jump start on Valentine's Day because it comes fast, right? February 14th. I don't know if I shared yesterday or not that I think I might have told you. I looked it up really quick and it was 190 million Valentines they estimate are sent out. Like, that's insane. That's crazy. And so we're going to add to that. Yes. And I shared my special class I have with you. And so that information is in the description of this video. It's been emailed out. It's on my social media. It should be everywhere. And I'll show those to you guys really, really quick. So good morning, my friends, Melinda and Tony. Lori is here. Kay, I can see your names because they're in bold, but I can't see what you're saying. I assume everybody's saying good morning and commenting for Prize Patrol. So yes, Prize Patrol. So you want to make sure that you do some sort of heart or love emoji or just comment love. And that will get you entered to win the daily prize patrol. Somebody at the end of the week, some little lucky duck is going to get all of the projects that I created. So that's very, very exciting. So I'm so glad to have so many of you on with me today. I love it. If you're catching the replay, hello, replay friends. I had some things I wanted to share with you, but this is something I worked with yesterday. And I just wanted to make sure you guys are all aware of this. Of course, today is a lot with Stampin' Up. So today we have our mini catalog is live. Our celebration has started. We added 3 new all-inclusive kits to our lineup. What else did we do? We have a new scrapbooking brochure available, and we have online exclusives. So it is so much. And I know, you guys, it can be a lot. I'm struggling trying to keep up with all of the things, but you know what? I'm going into this new year, new Jody, relax. Don't have to do it all, girl. That's my theme. Don't have to do it all. So I may have shared with you a lot of times I try to pick a word that is going to be for my year. And this year, the word that keeps coming into my head, that is my word for 2025, is community. And it's not about how much I sell and how many classes I offer. It's about stamping. It's about the community that we have built based around paper crafting and stamping and Stampin' Up. And so I just want to keep connecting with everyone. And I was feeling last year like I'm very out of balance. Like I feel like I'm just like on that hamster wheel, just running and running and running, trying to do all the things. And my husband and I want to travel this year. Both the kids are officially gone. They are out of the house. My son moved out just before Thanksgiving. He had been gone at college, but came back and worked a year and a half-ish on our farm and decided it wasn't his vibe. So he headed out, and we are now officially, I say official empty nesters because we have 2 children who do not share our address. Okay. So the husband and I have been like, okay, this is our time to get back to the farmer and the farmer's wife. And so we want to travel a lot this year. And I want to make sure that I'm able to do that and enjoy and not feel like I'm constantly having to work. So I hope you guys will join this journey with me. It's something different. And I'm not really changing a lot of what I'm doing. I will still be live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I still have my YouTube channel. I still will be posting on my social media. I'll still be doing like Valentine weekend summer camps. I still have a creative escape. I still have retreats. I still have monthly classes. It doesn't sound like it really changed anything at all, right? It didn't change anything at all. I'm finding balance is what I'm working on. So that was a lot of talk to want to make sure that you guys are aware of this kit that was released. This has been out for a little bit. it's called Nature's Painting. And I feel like maybe this kit was made with you guys in mind, because I hear a lot that demonstrators and our crafty people are like, they're not really my jam. These kits, they're a little bit more on the simplistic side. This is what I want to focus on. Being a little bit more mindful and simplistic and getting things done, stamping for fun and sending cards to share love and enjoyment, and not necessarily sitting down to spend 4 hours to create one card, with tons of die cutting and embossing and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to go back to a little bit more simple. I just saw a quick message from Kay. Kay asked if Elmo was fixed. Elmo is our camper van, and Elmo was in an accident, I think in September. We just, right before Christmas, got the estimate to have him fixed, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And so now we're waiting for the insurance company to tell us whether or not they will total it or fix it. And so we do have him. He's in our garage, and this is a heartbreak for us because we love that little camper van, and we had so many grand plans, and we have used him some, but and we were not in the accident. Some friends were driving it, and so everybody's fine, and that's the important part. It was not their fault. But we do not have Elmo fixed, and we're still waiting to see what the insurance decides to do. So that does change what our year looks like when it comes to travel. So my husband and I love to get away. He is a dairy farmer. In case you're new with us, we had some new friends yesterday. And my husband is a dairy farmer. We own and operate. He is the 5th generation on our dairy farm. So it's been around quite a while. And it is a full-time, everyday, 24/7, 365 job. And so when he can get away, to get away is great, because it's nice that he can actually leave the farm, because we live on the farm. So we see it, and he works it every single day. It's constantly there. But even when we're away, he is attached to a cell phone that allows him to run the farm continuously, even when we travel. And I keep saying, there's some day that some of you guys that are out in the Midwest and out West, I might just come knock on your door someday when we are out and about in our travels. But anyway, let me stop rambling. If you're catching the replay, you can fast forward to when we actually stamp. But this is the fun part that I love about the lives, is being able to come on and hang out with you guys. So I wanted to share this Nature's Painting one, because this is a technique kit, and I don't know that everybody was aware of it. And so this kit does not come with any projects. It just comes with product. And so we did talk about this. It was announced, I think, like a little sneaky peek, maybe in the summer, but it is out and available now. So there is the paper pad. So this is a big pad of pre-printed watercolor images on watercolor paper. Okay, so you can kind of see here, there's some of, can you see okay, the images? And 1, 2, you get two of each one, and you just tear them out and then work with them. Okay. So they are watercolor paper. Then you get a water painter. Oh, I can't get the box open. A water painter. So you fill this up with water, and it's like a watercolor brush, so you can actually paint. And then you get a set of watercolor pencils. Okay. You guys had asked before what colors: red, flirty flamingo, early espresso, garden green, berry burst, pumpkin pie, daffodil delight, and coastal cabana. They come in this kit. That's all you get: the paper pad, the water painter, and the watercolor pencils. Now I'm doing a class on this, and it will be available. I'm doing it at my retreat. Coming up in February, my Pampered Stamper retreat. So this will be a class. My friend Connie and I are teaming up to do it, but I was working with some of the cards yesterday because I wanted to get my ideas. And oh my gosh, is it ever fun? So everything's pre-printed. You don't have to do any stamping at all. You would work with your paper, okay? So you can create that. I mean, you could even do it black and white if you wanted to, but use those watercolor pencils, or if you have ink pads and all that kind of stuff, you could totally do that. And then you'll just trim it down and create your project. So I wanted to share with you what I did yesterday. And that's as easy as that. I just added some of the color, blended it all together. Bada bing, bada boom. I have a watercolor project. So I'll sneaky peek one of them that is coming in my class, and that is with the sunflowers. What do you think? Thoughts on that, you guys? What do you think? Washington State is on my list, Joan, because I have not been. Well, that's a lie. I did go to Washington State, just to Seattle for a Stampin' Up! Cruise. That's all I've seen of Washington State. Oregon is on my list big time. We have not done the Pacific Northwest, and that was to be one of our trips. And then the Elmo issue happened. So yes, Michigan is the other one that was on our list for this summer, but that didn't quite work. So anyway, just wondered what your thoughts were on the Nature's Painting Kit. I believe it is $27, and then of course shipping and tax would be on that. But that is going to be a class that I am offering, so stay tuned for that. But I had a play date, and I wanted to share with you. Now we have some stamping to do. Okay, we have gone long enough. I need to stop talking. Yes, we're like 10 minutes in already. We got to get some stamping done. So let me do some switcheroo, and we'll get rolling. All right, everything should be good. And again, we are in Valentine's week. And I do want to do, since you guys are my captive audience, I do want to do a quick shout out for my Sweet Grace Ministry custom stamps. So those of you who know me know that I work very closely with Sweet Grace Ministries. It is a ministry that is located in my town, but supports families from all over our country who are struggling with miscarriage and infant loss. And we make cards. Thousands of cards go out to these families, you guys. And I've been talking with Nick at Magnuson Stamps. He did a custom stamp for us at Christmas, and he now has these 3 custom stamps available. These are separate stamps, individual, but you can bundle them together to save a little bit of money. They are not this large. This is just so that we can showcase them a little bit better. But we create cards for Sweet Grace with Mother's Day, so we create cards for Sweet Grace to send to the families for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, and then on the month of the baby's birth or passing. Okay, so that is just a little thinking of you, letting you know that you're still in our thoughts type thing. I did last time, Dawn, but Dawn's asking if the stamps are cling stamps. They are cling stamps. You will have to supply your own block, okay? Here, this is my Christmas stamp. So I would say probably about the similar size. Like this one is 1 3/4 by about 1.5. This one is a little bit bigger. 2 1/4, well, 2.25 by 3.3. But yeah, this is what they look like. So you'll supply your own. I have so many blocks from Paper Pumpkin and the kits that I just throw it on there and use it. But you can put it on any block, but they are cling stamps. Now, the one thing I want to make sure that you do is if you are purchasing, make sure you use the link that I supplied. Okay, so it should be in the description of this video. If you cannot find the link, hit me up and let me know. I have a special link associated with me so that a portion will go back to Sweet Grace. And I think we made this live on Friday, I think. And already I have like $125 that's going to Sweet Grace just from you guys purchasing this stamp. Now, if you are interested in making cards for Sweet Grace, message me so we can chat about that later. But I just want to make sure I'm shouting this from the rooftops. Of course, you can use these stamps for anything, but they were created because we specifically wanted the thinking of you on Mother's Day and Father's Day, because we do not want to add more hurt to these families by wishing them a happy Mother's Day or a happy Father's Day. It may not be happy for them. And so thinking of you is definitely was definitely in order. Okay, so any questions about that, message me and let me know. And here we are ready to go live. Celebration. I can open this catalog up and show you what we are playing with today. Page 12, the heart-shaped bundle. Okay, so we're going to work with that one today. So let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Okay, we're going to start off with some purples. I think Lori said that she was kind of getting tired of pink, especially pink at Christmas. And so I have some different colors beside pink and red for Valentine's Day today. And so we're going to work with fresh freesia. So I have a piece of designer series paper here. We're going to add that. That is a Facebook freebie. Come on now, get your words together, lady. This is a celebration freebie, the toadstool paper. And so that is a $60 offering. So if you have a $60 purchase, you can pick the toadstool designer series paper. And I happen to have it right here. So the cool thing is, if you're not into toadstools, you can flip it over and just have cool patterns. This is kind of a bigger stack because how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Is that right? Yeah. So it looks like you get more than the usual 4 with this one. That one's kind of a wood grainy. I like that. This one looks like blood cells I used to look at when I worked at a vet office. Okay, so that is, what is it called? Toadstool Gardens. It is a 6x6 pack, but then when you flip it, you're going to have the toadstool looking ones. Okay, so very fun to have those, and it coordinates with a bundle that's in our catalog. So I am using that. Make sure I don't lose all my pieces and parts. I have a die cut, a countryside corners. I think that one's called. Die cut that out ahead of time in basic white. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment. We're going to use the Just Because I Care. So this one has some good sentiments in it that are not necessarily Valentine's Day, but still work to send out with the heart theme. So this little die cut is part of it. So you do get the stamp and the dies. Okay, so the stamps are My Heart Loves Your Heart. Thank you, Just Because I Care. This little bitty hello, which is stinking cute. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. Super cute. Me too, Sharon. I really wasn't sure at the jump how I felt about the toadstools. And then guess what? I saw lots of people doing cool things online. And guess what I bought? I have toadstools now. All right, so we did a little white flower and some a little bit of greenery here. And we're going to add those together. I did not put any gems on this one because I thought maybe we need to decide what gems we want to use. And then I forgot that we actually have some free gems as part of celebration this year. So I snagged those. All right. I'm so glad you guys are coming on. I love when you guys say good morning to each other. That's so much fun. This is the beauty of social media at its best, right? Just connecting us together to let us be friends across the miles. Sometimes social media is like, not always fun. But I love when you guys come on and have built these friendships just from being online together and sharing a love of paper and ink. All right, now I'm going to do something a little bit different with this one. And I cut the heart out, but I want to keep the heart together. So I want it to have that solid heart in the middle. Now it will cut out and look like this. It looks like this, which is pretty, but I thought let's have that big focal part stay in the middle. So when you die cut it out, you're going to flip it over backwards, and I'm just going to take some dimensionals and I'm going to put them on that hold the heart outline and the heart inline. I'm making words up as we go. The inside and the outside together. by putting a bunch of dimensionals, or Pop-Tarts as we like to call them. And I love to use up my nubbins. So let's use those up, shall we? I'm not going to be thrifty on this one. I want them to stay together, so I have lots of dimensional on there. Let's go ahead and put a couple here on our little label as well. Hey, Denise. And Marie's on, Loretta. Holy cow, I feel like romper room. Look at all my friends that are on. There's 31 of us. Holy guacamole, you guys make a girl feel special. It's because you're here for giveaways. I know you. I know you. You guys are here for Prize Patrol, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to be together anyways. All righty. So let's get these all off here. The other thing I wanted to make sure you're aware of, so if you're just coming on, don't forget that you need to comment. Well, you need to put an emoji or some sort of love in the comment to be entered to win Prize Patrol. Okay, so don't forget to do that. And also make sure I will be posting all of these images or all of these photos on my new blog, which is up and running. Yay for my new blog. Let's see. Oh, can I share it? Let me see. StreamYard changed a couple things. Okay, here's my blog. Okay, so you can go there, and if you scroll all the way to the very, very bottom, please check it out because my friend Catherine did an amazing, amazing job. But scroll all the way to the bottom, and there will be a place that you can subscribe to my blog. There will be a pop-up that comes up asking you to subscribe to my newsletter. That sends my email newsletter, but it is different than subscribing to the blog. So if you subscribe to my blog, anytime I post, you're going to get information emailed to you. And I will be putting these projects with the dimensions on there. So if you want to make them at home, you certainly can. All right, so I just added everything with some dimension, and now I'm going to add my little cute flower here. So let's do a glue dot, or as we like to call them, a snot dot. So we'll add that on here. All right, come on, work with me here, kid. All right, so now we need to doctor this up. Yes, it's cute. It's a little bit plain. So this is a celebration item. This is some fresh freesia seam binding, or what are they calling it? They're calling it fresh freesia ribbon. I don't know. I called it seam binding. It's something we had a while ago, and it's really very pliable and easy to work with. But one thing I will tell you, staticky, very, very staticky, but that's all right. So we've got that, and oh no, I have some coordinating gems, but I don't know where I put them. Oh, I put them away. Don't do that. Don't put things back where they belong. You'll never find them. So we have, these are the purple adhesive back sequins, varying shades of purple, like white, pink, and a couple different shades. That's a freebie as well. Okay, so very, very cool. If you're going ahead and ordering, you can get some items for free during celebration. More bang for your buck. I'm going to get out the trusty old, what do we call this? Bow maker. Bow maker, bow maker, make me a bow. I love my bow maker. Okay, and this works so well to make perfect, perfect bows. I tried to fancy it up. Yeah, just call it ribbon. Purple ribbon. How about that? Kind of like Purple Rain, but not. All right. So I'm just going to add that right here at the top. Let its little ribbon legs flow. Now I can trim those down. It's a little too long. So we'll just give it a little trim, trim, trim. There we go. And let's get some of those gems and see what we can do here. I'm kind of feeling like I want to go with the darker sequence so it stands out a little bit more. This one feels like it would match. So, well, let's see what it looks like since I have two projects here. Yeah, it's too matchy for me. I like the darker one better. What do you think? So super, super cute, quick and easy card. I'll have the dimensions on my blog for you guys. That doesn't happen right away though. I do have to get everything, take the pictures, get them edited and do all that good stuff. So that's why it's really great if you're subscribed to my blog. As soon as I put it all up, it'll email to you so you don't have to be waiting around. All right, so there's card number one. And don't forget, I think so too, Tony and Darcy. Yeah, they're both very pretty, but that darker one really does pop just a little bit more, makes that flower stand out some. So somebody is going to be a grand prize winner and get all of these projects. So make sure that you are coming back and visiting every day, every day. Okay, next up, let's see what we have. I have 3 projects today. I was feeling crazy. All right, let's take a little bit of a break because I do want to share with you the class that I have available this week. And a bunch of you guys grabbed it. We talked yesterday about simplicity. We talked a little bit today about simplicity and how we get so wrapped up and not enough time, not feeling creative, don't want to get everything out. And so we kind of stifle ourselves and we're not doing what we love. We're not creating cards and sending them out. And so I have a special class just for Valentine's week. It is a 10 card class. So you're going to get, these are pre-cut, pre-printed card bases. So you get 5 blue and 5 pink. You're also going to get the envelopes, and then you're going to get these little die cut pieces. So this is no stamping, friends, not one lick of stamping, unless you want to do something on the inside, you know. So you're going to get, those are already pre-printed sentiments. And also you'll have some of the hearts and the flowers. All you have to do is pop these out. There's a bunch of white lacy die cuts, which is very, very cool. You will have to do your own adhesive, but I'm going to give you a sheet of the mini dimensionals. I'm also going to give you the gems. Okay, so you're going to get this, gems, dimensionals. There's the gems, those gorgeous antique dots, envelopes. So all you have to do is open it up, create the cards, sign them, and send them. You don't have to do anything. So we'll look at them really, really quick. They are simple, but I want us to get out of the mindset of us saying they're too simple for me, because sometimes we are not creating because we're spending hours and hours and hours making these gorgeous cards, which I love, but I think it's more important to get cards sent out and brighten somebody's mailbox. We've talked many times about our CEO, Sarah Douglas, had says the goal of Stampin' Up! Is to help eradicate loneliness. And that is one of the biggest pandemics in our society is lonely people. The internet's bringing us together. It's amazing, but the internet can also cut us down. Big time, can cut you down, make you feel less than, because you're seeing everybody's wonderful lives playing out on social media. Trust, they ain't wonderful. It's just that that's what people want you to think. People can be mean online. And so I feel like making something fun and beautiful and sending it out is uplifting for us as well as uplifting for the people receiving it. All right, soapbox moment. Get off your soapbox, girl. And let's do a little bit more stamping, but I just wanted to share that with you. It's very quick, very simple, no creativity required. You don't even need to stamp a thing. I will have a tutorial for you to follow, or you can go rogue and just use all these fun cutouts and make your own, but you'll have 10 ready to go in no time at all. So let's share love this Valentine's. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so like, oh, we forgot to do prize patrol, you guys. Oh my word. Okay, so probably you guys were telling me I needed to do prize patrol, but I wear my Valentine glasses and I can't really see the comments. So yesterday, our winner chicken dinner is Sharon Wright. So Sharon Wright, you have some gems coming your way. These are, what are these? Tinsel gems. So we've got some tinsel gems are today's daily prize patrol. So make sure that you are commenting love or giving some sort of love or heart emoji, and come back tomorrow and see if you are the winner chicken dinner. So good morning, Lori. Oh, we got lots of Loris on today. I love that. Love it. Love it. All right, let's get a next card. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit different. Lori Hall, this is for you, girl. I made black and gray Valentines. Black and gray, something different, right? Okay, so we've got our basic white card base here. So we're just going to fold that in half. And I took a piece of basic black and gray granite. Where's my first sample? Oh, here we are. All right, here's what we're going to make. Super, super cute, a little bit different. My heart loves your heart. And this one I used the timber embossing folder, but we have a new embossing folder during celebration. This is one of our freebies. Cannot for the life of me remember its name. So if any of you guys know the name of this embossing folder. So I went ahead and did that with gray granite, but I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to use this side instead of the puffy side. So we're going to attach that to our basic black layer. Oh, we might run out of adhesive. Oh my word. Come on, get us through. I see the orange. Eek! We'll see if we can make it. All right, let's see if I can let a little bit more light in here. It's getting kind of dark. My old eyes are having trouble seeing. Yeah, pink's going to be coming back at Easter. I have a feeling for sure. Maybe yellow and blue, huh? Okay, so there we are with this one. Starstruck. Thank you, Tony. Starstruck. Somebody else said Starstruck. Pat, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So this is the Starstruck embossing folder. It is a free offering during celebration. So you can totally get this for absolutely free. All right. We're going to add that to our white base. And then we have our green heart here. This is Old Olive. There is our sentiment. So let's do that in black. My heart loves your heart. These cards are going to my kids for Valentine's Day. I think that works perfectly. Oh, I've got the dropsies today. What's going on? All right, so now I have my heart turned over. What I would suggest to you is to die cut this with the adhesive sheets because that makes it so much easier. You'll peel the sticker off. It'll stick down, especially on this embossed area, but I didn't. So I'm going to shift and get out my handy dandy glue gun that I showed you guys right before Christmas. And so I'm going to add some glue, just dabbing little dabs, right? Little dabs. Of course, our Tombow multi-purpose green glue will work. I know this is contraband and that's okay because I love it. I feel like I have so much more control with it than the green glue. And what I can do is put the green glue in here and use it this way. So let's do a couple more because I want to make sure that this heart really, really sticks. But honestly, the best thing that you can use are the adhesive sheets. They are perfect for this heart. All righty, let's add this little flippy dip here. Okay, if we have that, let's add our sentiment with some of our dimensionals. Using up those nubbins. I love it when they're all gone and I can throw this sheet away. Where I'm not sure what you were asking, Tamara. Where did I get which? The glue gun? Is that what you were asking? Tina bought one for her mom. Somebody else has the green glue in theirs. Yeah. No, it does not clog, Maria. I am not associated with this company in any way, shape, or form, but let me tell you a little bit more about it because I sometimes feel like we get too in our groove and we don't see what else is out there. Okay, you're asking a lot about my glue gun. It is from a company called My Sweet Petunia. Okay, so you can head over there. This is the stand that it comes in. This is the glue gun. So this comes off and stores right here so you don't lose it. There is a fine tip here. And if you look down inside, there is a piece of kind of rubbery substance. So when you put that down in there, that rubbery substance keeps the glue from clogging in the fine tip. Me and fine tip glue from Stampin' Up, we do not get along. I have thrown out too many of those. And so I did get My Sweet Petunia. It is a little bit pricey, but that's okay because I love using it. The other thing my team leader just sent me was a little tiny bottle that she buys. Let me see if I have it. So she buys these online and then puts the green glue in there and uses them. But the green glue, the fine tip glue, I have a terrible time with it. This one is great too because I feel like I have a little bit more control. And those of you who maybe have like some hand struggles or you have some arthritis, this may be up your alley. But you can put the green glue in the, there's another bottle that has a little bit of a bigger tip. Then this does have that needle in it. So you do have to put the needle when you're not in use, that needle will go inside and keep it from clogging. I've been super, super happy with it. I heard over Christmas it was sold out though. And so I don't know if it still is or not. I don't have any affiliation with that company. I just like it. All right, now we need to do another little bit of stamping. So we've got some Hey Mambo, Melon Mambo for our flowers. And there's a die for this, but honestly, well, do I have my stuff? Let's look. I do. Baby Boss is out. So let's go ahead and use Baby Boss a while. Sometimes I find it's just a little bit easier to fussy cut it sometimes. But I got my pieces and parts. And I hope you guys are going to stay on with me. I know these videos get a little bit longer because I want to do some embossing, some heat embossing. Okay, now where would you, if you were a die, where would you be? All right, let's get these little flowers cut out. Heat embossing is something that I love and brought me to stamping because it's so magical and I don't do it as much. So what I started doing is challenging myself to go back to, Doreen says she has 2 of them with rheumatoid. Yep, this is a game changer. That is a blessing for sure. All right, Baby Boss, thank you so much. You can go back to bed. All right, so we're going to add those with some dimensionals. Pop-Tarts. And then we're going to add our ribbon. So I grabbed the black and white. Still out of stock. Okay. So sorry, friends. But you can go check it out and you can put it on your wish list. Thank you for letting us know. It's definitely been a popular item. That is for sure. So we've got the black and vanilla gingham here. Add that with some glue dot. And there is our project. Now on this one, on this card, I'm going to say, I think I like this embossing folder better. I feel like this one is a lot busier. So I think I would do that again. But, you know, it's always good to try something different. I would use the Timber embossing folder again. I think I like it a little bit better. And on this one, I did add, I added some greenery, and I don't have it cut out, so I can go back in and add some greenery on that one. So there's card number 2 in black and gray granite. Oh, you can email to get notified. Okay, good to know. That's a great piece of information. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so heat embossing, is that where we are? Let's get some things out of the way. All right, and this one I want to try something a little bit different with you guys. So I'm going to heat emboss this in white, but I think I'm going to heat emboss these flowers. So let's do something a little bit different. We've got some Flirty Flamingo for our card base. And then I have from the Nested Essentials, I did a little banner. And then out of the Hearts of Elegance, I have a real red heart. So let's start off with our white. We have new embossing powders now. Really a fan of these, the Wow embossing powders. So I think this is the basics one, white, black, and clear. So we're going to use white. Grabbing some Versamark ink. We need that nice sticky ink. And I'm going to stamp my hearts. My hearts are thought shaped. That's so not it. So not it. My thoughts are heart shaped. My hearts are not thought shaped. Whew, it's been a long morning. I've been up since 3:30. And I don't care for that. Not one bit. Okay, let's get rid of any extra white on there. Move this out of the way before we have an uh-oh. And watch the magic begin. Okay, so I actually am going to be doing my class, my monthly make and take class will be focusing on heat embossing. So I'm going to kind of bring back some older techniques that we forget about. So there is my hearts, I'm going to keep saying it, my hearts are thought shaped. That's not what I want to say. All right, so let's try something a little bit different here. And we're going to get prepared. So I did stamp all of those hearts. I did them on Flirty Flamingo and Calypso Coral ink, but I thought, let's do something different and stamp them in Versamark, heat emboss them with clear, and see what we think about that. So let's get that out, get our Versamark, and stamp ourselves a bunch of hearts. Hardest part might be me trying to see where the hearts are, because Versamark is like a tone-on-tone look. And I'm working through my phone screen here, which can be a little difficult sometimes. Okay, so we've got our Versamark hearts. Now we've got clear, and it looks like white. So you do want to make sure that you double check yourself. Double check it, Major. Clear gloss. And we're just going to cover that whole piece. Now, by using the Powder Pow tray, you're able to save all that powder, so you can go crazy and dump lots of powder on, because it will collect it and you'll be okay. You'll reuse that powder. Okay, tap off any extra. Did I get it all? I think so. All right, let me get this out of the way. Do not spill, do not spill, don't spill, don't spill. What do you think? Was it magical? All right, now, do I see much of a difference? Yeah. And this one has shine to it. Like it's like raised and shiny. So kind of fun and different. So let's add that. Oh, we're done. Show's over, people. I'm out of adhesive. No, I'm totally kidding. I've always got more adhesive. This one's running low too. All right. So we'll add that to our card base here. Flirty Flamingo, if I didn't say that. Now I got a little bit of embossing powder blue over there, but that's all right. That will not cause a problem. Oh, I need to add some, let's add some twine. So I've got some Flirty Flamingo twine here, so we'll add that. Scissors, scissors, scissors. Okay. Everybody loves heat embossing, right? It's probably the thing that really made us be like, oh my gosh, this paper crafting gig is so much fun. It's like magic, magic, magic. It is so much. Even like after you've been doing this for so long, it's still, especially this clear one, because it goes from like a muted white to all of a sudden this like clear. So fun. All right. So we've got our, I'm going to put some dimensionals over top of that twine just so that it sticks down and doesn't come up. And more nubbins. All right. And hopefully you guys will come back and join me tomorrow for day 3, Hump Day Valentine week. Yeah. Same, Kay. Very much the same. In fact, my sister got us embossing powder. I think a friend of hers might have worked at like Joann Fabrics or something and got embossing powder. And we used to heat emboss with a lighter. We would stand there and hold our paper and have this lighter underneath of it and heat emboss that way because we didn't have embossing tool then. All right, so we're going to add our little banner, and then we can add our heart Add our love. My hearts are thought shaped. There we go. Add ourselves a bow, and you guys, that will be it. Now I do want to show you my heat embossing class because I think you're going to really, really like it, using the sketched butterflies. I'm trying to also get some stamps out that I have not touched ink to. So there we go. It is like when you get to throw that away, you're just like, yes, yes, yes. All right, so there is one project, two project, a three projects. So super fun. Somebody's going to win though. Oh my God, you heat embossed on a stove. Oh, that can be, yes, we had to be careful, didn't we, back in the day? So there's today's projects. You can head over to my blog down below and I will have them posted with the dimensions. So if you want a little recipe, if you want to make some on your own. So let me just share. This is my heat embossing class that's coming up. So this class is in person on January 14th. If you're close by me, you can register and come join us in person. You can also sign up and get yourself a to-go kit. So I'm offering to-go kits in two ways now. You can straight up buy the kit because I know a lot of you guys are demonstrators and you're like, I just want the kit. I just want the tutorial. You can do that, or you can earn the kit for free by placing your order. And so this is heat embossed right here. And I didn't do this yet, but we're going to heat emboss this butterfly as well. I have a feeling. Heat emboss that big black butterfly right there. White on black, gorgeous. Heat emboss the white on the petal pink. So this is using the new Shades and Hues designer series paper. This one is not heat embossed, but we could do the sentiment right there if we choose to. So that is the class. It is actually a double class. So you get a stamp a stack, two of each card. So information is below. If you can't find it, just message me and let me know you'd like more information on my monthly make and take using sketched butterflies. And then I have my 10 card class. Registration is open only during Valentine week. Oh my gosh, toaster and a light bulb. We were desperate, weren't we, girls? We were desperate to heat emboss lighters, ovens, toaster, light bulbs. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? All right, so that's my 10 card class, and registration is in the description of that as well. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Oh my gosh, 52 minutes we've been hanging out here. Woo! It's been fun. I love when I do my burst weeks with you guys. It's such a fun time. So come back and join me 10 a.m. Eastern time for hump day tomorrow. We'll be stamping some more love. Bye, everyone.